What's up everyone, and welcome back to the Poke ETF channel, where we combine Pokemon and data analytics together to keep track of our precious collection and investments. And in today's video, I thought of doing a last 10 days price update of the most recent released hottest set, which is Prismatic Evolution, or should I call it Traumatic Evolution, since people are staying away from this set, from ripping this because they're regretting that they ripped packs to get the chase card that they want because the pull rates are horrendous. But as I said, this is more of a follow-up video from the last video which I did on the Prismatic Evolution Ultimate Release Guide. So if you haven't watched that video, I put the link in the description below. But that video gained a lot of engagement from the community and also in Reddit, and a lot of you came with compliments but also questions. And if you know me, I love to help as much as I can out of my busy life with kids and job. I try to help answer questions, but also if it's a data request that I can do quickly, I will be happy to do it. And so in this video, I will be answering our prices going down, and then I will be answering two data requests that I thought were very simple to do because I have the data. I have millions, trillions of rows of data that automatically calculate and aggregate as I see fit. And so the first data request is EX card breakdown by set and generation. This user feels that most of the EX cards are generation 9. Well, I have the data to answer that question. Then second data request is this user was curious which Pokemon has the most illustration rares, or SIR, special illustration rares, and again I have the data to answer that question. So because of my data engineering and data analytical background, every day I am very used to creating reports, dashboards, and ad hoc requests for C-suite executive, senior management, and directors. It is my job to answer questions and provide insight, and it is the same for Pokemon collection and investment. I do not see anyone in this space do what I do, being able to manipulate large data set to answer questions or just have fun with the data. So thus, hopefully you guys enjoy the content that is unique and fresh, and a fresh spin on what you can do with Pokemon data. But before we start, with that said, I have to say a big thank you for you guys who are watching and that are subscribed to the channel. Seriously, it is because of you that I still do what I do for fun. This is fun. If you've been with me for a while, you know I don't really post often. I pretty much post like 3 videos a month, and even 3 videos a month, being able to reach the 2,000 subscriber milestone and being able to monetize is crazy, which goes to show that there is interest or a community niche that enjoy what I do, and I hope I continue to get better and spit out more content. And lastly, I also want to thank you to my Patreon supporters who already signed up to get monthly price updates on Full Art Trainers, Sword and Shield Alternate Art, and Trainer Gallery. And starting February 1st, 2025, I will add another collection ETF monthly price update to the list of distribution, which is all of Scarlet and Violet illustration rares, special illustration rare, and hyper rare, since some of you demanded that, because again, it's so hard to keep track of hundreds of cards, and the price movement is very hard. It's very time consuming, and also the time and skill to learn Python, SQL language, Tableau data visualization, thousands of hours, and also the license you need to buy these to do what I do. So, but again, for $3 a month, you can just get all the data every month, price update to your favorite software, Microsoft Excel. We all love Microsoft Excel, and so with your support, I'm not really making money. It really just to offset very little of the cost of the license and the data bandwidth and the server to support what I do. So again, I love you guys. Thank you for the support. If you want more information, again, it's in the description below. So please hit that like button because it goes a long way in supporting the content and my mission, and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss a video from me, and comment below of any questions or comment. I am here to help. So let's begin. So let's start out with the 2 data requests. First, again, this user was curious to see the EX card breakdown by set and generation, and feels that most of the EX are generation 9 Pokemon. Well, as you can see, that person deduced correctly. Non-EX pretty much even across the board, but for EX cards, the generation 9 represent 43% of all of the EX cards in the Scarlet and Violet era. Coming in second is Generation 1 at 19%, which makes sense due to the SV151 set. And here are the breakdown by set. Feel free to screenshot this, but basically for every set, Generation 9 represent more EX for each single set, obviously except for the SV151. And next is the Twilight Masquerade all the way to Prismatic Evolution. Same story. EX cards is dominated by Generation 9 Pokemon. Then moving on to the second data request. This user was curious which Pokemon has the most illustration rares, or SIR, special illustration rare, and bam, it is Ogerpon. Has by far the most SIRs and IRs with 8 total, and all of them were SIRs. Out of all of the cards in Scarlet and Violet, there are 25 Pokemon that have 2 or more IRs or SIRs, and bam, 16 out of the 25 cards that have 2 or more IRs or SIR are Generation 9. You can see the brown color is Generation 9. Obviously, as I said, Ogapon is Generation 9 with 8 special illustration rares. So this makes sense because this is very related to the first request. And bam! Then by set, obviously the Ogapon 4 came from Twilight Masquerade Green, and then 4 of them came from the most recent set, Prismatic Evolution. These are your 8 Ogapon SIR. The top 4 are from Twilight Masquerade, and the bottom 4 are from the Prismatic Evolution. So again, I love data. I love being able to manipulate data, just be able to answer simple questions. But having a big data set is pretty much intimidating, but being able to set it up, I am able to answer almost virtually any questions. The next is the last 10-day prices. Are the prices of Prismatic Evolution going up or crashing? Looking at the complete set market price over time for Prismatic Evolution, the first 10 days price over time, you can see that it started $9,000. It would cost you around $9,000 to complete an entire Prismatic Evolution master set, including a Master Ball, Pokeball, everything. But you can see it's slowly going down. So again, and this makes sense, things go down. Again, it may not be the card that you want to go down, just like the Umbreon EX that's going a little bit up, but overall this set is going down. And so let's look at the price difference by rarity. If you saw my last video, I did the first 3-day price difference. Overall, it went down 5.7% decrease. It went down $500. But then the next 8 days, it went down even more, about $359, representing a 4.2% decrease. So overall, it went down 9.6%. Then looking at the common, again, the first 3 days, you can see the Pokeball overall went down 22%. Then the next 8 days, it went even more down 27%. So overall, it went down 43%. Looking at the uncommon, the first 3 days, again, double-digit percent decrease. Then the next 8 days, you can see even more, the decrease is even more pronounced. Then the rare, and this is where things get more exciting because I know a lot of you are chasing the rare Master Ball. You can see that the rare Master Ball, it will cost you around $1,400 to collect every single rare Master Ball. It went down $100 the first 3 days, 7.1% decrease. Then the next 8 days, it went down even more. It went down $121, representing a 9% decrease. So overall, it went down around 16%. Then the double rare is the only rarity that went up 20%. Then the next 8 days, it went down 11%. So overall, it went up 7%. Then the ultra rare and the special illustration rare. Let's take our attention to the special illustration rare. It will cost you around $6,000 to collect every single special illustration rare. It went down $273 the first 3 days, representing 4.5% decrease. Then the next 8 days, it went down even more, $43, representing a 0.7% decrease. That's not much. So overall, it went down around 5.2% decrease. So it's really holding up strong, but I really feel that some of these will go down, especially more products. And did you know that the Prismatic Booster Bundle isn't even out yet? I think it's coming out around March, right? Is it coming out in March? Hopefully someone can confirm that, but that is very very rare. Like, I think every single set, the booster bundle came out at release date, but for Prismatic Evolution, the booster bundle is not even out, and I really feel that is really sus. That's really suspicious on the Pokemon company. I think they really are strategic. It's really on purpose that they didn't even release the booster bundle at release date. But as I said, the booster bundle is not even out yet, and so as more products come out, again, more copies will be out, and again, with more copies being out, the prices of these will go down. And then the hyper rare, it will cost you around $272, went down $45, representing a 16.5% decrease. Then the next 8 days, it went down even more, around $15, representing a 6.7% decrease. So overall, 22% for the hyper rare decrease. So again, as I said, these are slowly going down, but as more and more products come out, some of these will go down. So it may not be the card that you want, but overall, the set is going down. And then looking at the Prismatic Evolution rare Master Ball, top decrease, we have our Umbreon Master Ball. It would cost around $407 at release date. 10 days later, it went down $39, representing a 9.8% decrease. So again, it is slowly going down. Yes, it's quite expensive, but again, don't FOMO. Don't pay $360 on this card. It may go down to around $300, $250, but again, I cannot get myself to spend this much on a set that's just been released. Then next is the SIR's top decrease is your Sylveon EX number 156. It was a $738 card at release date. 10 days later, it went down $184 to around $554, representing a 25% decrease. Again, this is pretty much the second best card out of all of the cards. Sylveon, Espeon, Umbreon, those are my top three. Beautiful card, but $500 for this card is crazy. We will see. Again, I'm okay not spending this much money. I'm okay missing out. Maybe $200, $300 may be good, but $500 is crazy. So we will see. We will see. But as you can see, overall, all the SIRs are going down except for a couple. A couple are these SIRs. The top increase is your Umbreon EX. Again, everyone's trying to chase the Umbreon EX. Overall, most of the cards are going down, but it may not be the card that you want. And unfortunately, Umbreon EX is not going down. It's slowly going up, or it's holding up really well around $1,500, $1,600. It was $1,500 at release date, went up around $88 to around $1,600, representing a 5.8% increase. But you can see there are 32 SIRs. Overall, it went down 5% again. There's just a lot of these, and I think it's because there's 32 SIR that really make this set really hard to master and really coveted, really hyped. And so I can understand the prices for these, but again, as more products go out, because Pokemon Company does not want to gatekeep, they want to make sure that it's accessible to almost everyone. Again, yeah, scalpers, investors, everyone is out there trying to get their hands on this. But again, don't FOMO. So again, the top 20 most expensive cards update. These are your top 20 most expensive cards in Prismatic Evolution. Again, as we said, Umbreon EX is your top one. Most of it is SIR, and most of it is your Evolution, and some of it is the yellow, which is the rare Master Ball, which is the Evolution equivalent of the SIRs. Then the percent change, you can see some are green, some are red. So again, the top one is green, then the top 2, 3, 4 is red. And so again, some are going up, some are going down. And so there you have it, the last 10 days price update. Again, I love doing these. There's so many to cover. I have a wealth of data, but very little time to do what I want to do, because again, life is busy with kids, family, job. But again, hopefully you enjoy the content. Let me know your thought. And so with that, if you like this video, like the content, like what I do, please hit that like button. It goes a long way in supporting the channel, the only channel that does what I do. And subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a video from me, and comment below on what you think about Prismatic Evolution and your thoughts about it. And so with that, go forth and collect them all.